Before the world ends, the light must die. It began with the death of Baldur, the most beloved of all gods, killed by a trick of mistletoe and a brother's blind hand. With his final breath, the countdown to the apocalypse was sealed. Welcome to Atlas Dark. The Norse universe was built on Yggdrasil, an immense ash tree connecting 9 distinct realms of existence. The gods who ruled these realms were mortal. They aged, relying on magical golden apples to maintain their youth. Without them, they would wither. This detail makes the Norse universe uniquely fragile. From the moment of its creation, it carried an unavoidable expiration date. The architecture of this world was built to collapse. Odin, the Allfather, knew exactly how that collapse would happen long before the first signs appeared. His knowledge came from a prophecy called the Voluspa. It outlined the exact signs, the sequence of events, and the specific names of the enemies who would strike the gods down. He traded his own eye for wisdom. He hung himself from the branches of the world tree for 9 days to master the runes. He spent his entire existence gathering intelligence for a war he was guaranteed to lose. This relentless preparation creates a stark existential paradox. Odin chose to gather his armies and sharpen his spear, fully aware that the outcome was already written. The end begins with Fimbulwinter, 3 consecutive years of bitter, unbroken cold, where the sun offers no warmth, acting as the first major signal of the apocalypse. Crops fail and the world contracts into darkness. Driven by starvation, human morality disintegrates entirely, and the traditional bonds of kinship shatter. Then the magical bindings snap. The colossal wolf Fenrir shatters the ribbon that held him since his youth. In the ocean, the world serpent Jormungandr releases its own tail. As it moves toward the shore, its massive bulk displaces the sea, creating violent tidal waves. From the south, the fire giant Surtr marches out of his realm. He leaves his domain to bring absolute devastation to the frost-covered earth. The simultaneous failure of these physical and magical systems is precise. The architecture of chaos has deliberately and completely overtaken the architecture of order. Heimdall sounds the Galarhorn across the 9 realms. The gods hear it, understand the end has arrived, and choose to ride out and fight. There are no attempts to negotiate with fate or find a loophole in the prophecy. They march straight to Vigrid to meet their designated executioners. Odin rides at the head of his army. Gripping his spear, he charges directly at Fenrir, the exact creature prophesied to kill him. The wolf's jaws open wide enough to scrape the earth and sky. The Allfather is swallowed whole, dying exactly as he foresaw. Nearby, Thor locks into his own titanic struggle against the Midgard serpent, Jormungandr. He successfully slays the creature with his hammer, Mjolnir. Covered in the serpent's venom, Thor takes 9 steps back from the carcass and falls dead. The rest of the battlefield mirrors this mutual destruction. Loki and Heimdall strike each other. Freyr holds his ground, but falls to Surtr's blade. The gods did not ride to Vigrid to survive. They fought to ensure that the manner of their death was worthy of the world they had spent eons building. Surtr sweeps his burning sword across the 9 realms, setting the world tree ablaze. The ruined land collapses. It sinks entirely beneath a boiling, silent sea, leaving nothing but dark water in its wake. This total annihilation functions as a cosmic clearing of the board. The old age disappears to make room for the next cycle of existence. Slowly, the earth rises from the water a second time, green and renewed. Fields begin to grow without being sown. A new generation survives to see it. Vidar, Vali, and a resurrected Baldur return to the very fields where Asgard once stood. This diagram illustrates the Norse concept of cyclical time. The gods find the golden game pieces their fathers played with in the grass and sit down to begin again, while 2 humans emerge to repopulate the earth. This collapse of the old world serves as the preface for the next. The gods accepted their own destruction as the necessary sacrifice to buy a future for humanity. This is what Ragnarok reveals about the Norse mind. True courage is going to battle with the absolute certainty that you will lose. This philosophy lasted over 1,000 years, carved into bone and weathering on ancient stone. It endures because it honors unyielding valor over survival. That is all with this video. See you in next episode.
Thanks for watching.